Hello and welcome to my video about the planets Uranus and Neptune, twin icy giants by Kevin Ward. So Uranus and Neptune are both over here on the right-hand side of the solar system, along with all the other planets, as you can see. Uranus moves faster and will catch up to Neptune in a few decades again. As for how far they are from the Sun, Uranus is about 1.8 billion miles, or about 19 AU away, whereas Neptune is 2.8 billion miles, or about 30 AU away from the Sun. Uranus rotates about 17 hours in a single Uranian day, but its tilt is close to 98 degrees, so it almost looks like a bowling ball rolling around the Sun every 84 Earth years. Neptune rotates about 16 hours per Neptunian day and at a more normal tilt of 28 degrees. It's more like Earth and Mars as it orbits the Sun every 165 Earth years, giving Neptune Earth-like seasons that last around 40 years each. To my knowledge, I don't think I've ever seen Uranus and Neptune in the night sky with or without a telescope, just in the Sky Map app. Uranus's composition consists of a small rocky core surrounded mostly by an icy mix of water, methane, and ammonia. The outer atmosphere is mostly hydrogen and helium, small bits of methane, and traces of ammonia and water. Cold negative 224.2 degrees Celsius winds blow retrograde at the equator, but reverse course closer to the poles and can reach about 560 miles per hour. Neptune's composition consists of a small rocky core again, surrounded mostly by a hot, dense, icy fluid of water, methane, and ammonia. The outer atmosphere, like Uranus, is mostly hydrogen, helium, and bits of methane, and it was recently discovered that both planets share similar shades of blue in new images published just this year, actually. Out of the giant planets, Neptune is the densest one. Frozen methane clouds get whipped up in the windiest winds that ever winded on Neptune, reaching speeds of more than 1,200 miles per hour. That is 9 times stronger than the winds on Earth. Both Uranus and Neptune have rings around them, but not quite like the rings of Saturn. Uranus has 13 rings in 2 sets. The inner 9 rings are dark gray and narrow, while the 2 outermost rings are reddish on one and then blue on the furthest out. Neptune only has 5 main rings and 4 prominent, peculiar clumps of dust called ring arcs. You can see here they kind of shine brighter. One thing I found interesting about Uranus is that it's not just on its side, but that the planet rotates like Venus, going east to west, instead of west to east like all the other planets. Neptune has long been held as the deep azure planet, but in recently reprocessed images, like this one here, it shows that Uranus and Neptune have similar hues, but it is actually only slightly bluer than Uranus, as seen here in this picture, which I thought was pretty interesting about Neptune. Here are my references. Thanks for joining me on this wild planetary journey through the solar system. Goodbye.